Welcome to this course. My name is Ominarata Dennis and I'll be the tutor for this course. The course title is The Seven Figure Social Media Manager. And again, my name is Ominarata Dennis. What this means is that after this course, you should be able to know how to earn up to seven figures from this particular skill, social media management. So this is an exciting course, this is an exciting niche, and I believe that at the end of this course, you should be able to start minting money from it because I've been minting money from it as well. So we're going to jump directly to the course outline. The course outline is Introduction to Social Media Management. We are going to be talking about the evolution of social media. We are going to be talking about the role it plays in business, the overview of some of the platform, example like Facebook and all of that. And then we are going to move to developing a social media strategy that works both for your personal brand and for the for your business, because you have a business page, you also have a personal profile. So we are going to show you the strategy that works for both of them. And then we are going to, of course, this is one of the key topic: content creation and content curation. We have three types of content: we have the writer, we have the graphics, and we have the video. So we are going to be showing you as well how to create all of them. And then we are going to move to community management and engagement. Of course, you're going to be dealing with people, you're going to know how to manage them, you're going to know how to do all of these things. So we are after this is what we're going to be talking in this class, and then we are going to move step by step guide to make money from this class, from this course monthly. Of course, maybe you paid money for this class or you buy this course. Your aim of paying this money is because you want to make money. We are going to be giving you ways of making that money from this particular skill. So we have social media advertisement. We are going to be showing you how to promote your brand, how to run social media ads. We are not going to be showing you how to do Google ads, but we are going to show you how to run ads on Facebook, Instagram, and all of that in this particular course. So the course outline is very elaborative, right? So we are going to be talking about analytics, performance management. So you are going to know how your content is performing. You're going to know how to analyze and then know how to change strategy and all of that. And then we are going to talk about the legal and ethical consideration, the copyright management. You don't need to copy and paste in all these platforms that has to do with monetization. So we are going to teach you step by step how to go about that. And then of course, we are going to show you some emerging trends that happens on social media. For example, AI chatbot, AI generally. So we are going to show you how to navigate that. This is a very nice course. Please pay close attention. It's going to benefit you because we have a lot of things here that we are going to give you that will benefit you. And then, of course, the course objectives. At the end of this course, you should be able to know how social media comes about and where is it going to. At the end of this class, you should be able to know how to have a strategy that you grow your brand on Facebook, either on social media rather. Either you are growing your own brand, you are being hired to grow somebody's brand. You should be able to know the strategy that works well for that. And then of course, you should be able to know how to create content immediately after this course. Either these graphics, video, or write-ups, you should be able to know how to do that. And of course, you should be able to know how to use analytics to analyze and know the results you are having from this social media platform. Because if you are working on this social media platform, you should be able to know whether your strategy is working or not by impression and all of that. You are going to see that in this class. I'm glad you're going to stay to the end of the class, so you're going to learn that. And then lastly, we are going to help you to know the ethical and legal consideration in social media management, especially has to do with web. So that is it. Now, who am I? My name is Ominarata Dennis, and I'm the tutor and the coach for this class. I am the owner of Express Tech Academy, the founder of Express Tech Academy. I'm a social media manager for over 4 years now, and I've explored a lot of results. So you won't just be learning theoretical aspects, you'll be learning experiential aspects. So I'm a graphic designer and video editor, and of course, I said again, I'm a founder of this particular academy that where you are watching this video on ASCA. So now, after saying this, the outline, the course objective, and then about the person who is about to teach you, now we are going deep into the main class. Now, before we go, let me tell you this for free. Social media growth is solely on consistency, quality, and strategy. Please write it down if you are writing. Consistency, quality, and growth. Now, this is from me because from experientially, The way I've been managing people's brand, I noticed that this is what works. Social media is consistency, social media is quality, and social media is your strategy, the strategy you're using. So all throughout this class, we'll be talking about basically this particular thing. So you'll be seeing me mentioning this thing because this thing also, what I'm saying also is a strategy, that you should be consistent, that you should have quality, that you should have a particular strategy. It's also a strategy. So please pay a close attention. Now, what is social media? Social media is managing or having a presence online. Is having a presence online. Either you are having a presence of a business or you are having your own personal presence online. When you have a presence of your work or your business or your own personal self on social networks, it's called social media. Social networks like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc. We have all of them. Google is not a social network. So when you have your own personal, you have your own personal presence online. Like I have a Facebook profile, right? And I also have a Facebook page for my business. So it means that Express Tech Academy is on my business is on Facebook, and my own profile as well is on Facebook. So this is called social media. Now, the act of managing this my presence online is called social media management, and the person managing it is called social media manager. Do you understand? Now, I say the act of you having a presence online is called social media. Now, the act of managing this your presence online is called social media management. Now, the person behind the management is called social media manager. So you now see how it is. Now, it's very important because we're in a digital age and businesses are moving already. So we're going to be talking about that, don't worry. And the reasons why social media is important, all right? The importance. Of course, I put a definition here that social media management is a process of strategically maintaining and optimizing your brand's online presence by implementing a social media strategy, creating content, and interacting with users to build an active online community. This is basically what it is. Very, very important. All right. Now, what are the benefits of having a social media? Why should companies go on social media? Why should you have a Facebook profile? Why should you be on Instagram? Why should you be on LinkedIn? This is a major concern. Number one is that increase reach and visibility. Like I'm going to be showing you in the next slide. Increase reach and visibility. Direct engagement with customers, cost-free marketing and data collection. Now, let me explain these steps one by one. Now, if for example, like we are going to be seeing, Facebook has over 3 billion people on Facebook as of last year. Facebook has over 3 billion people. Now, if for example you are running ads or you want to showcase your business in, let's say, Abuja, for example, Abuja has less than 2 million people, approximately 2 million people. If in fact, if you even put your business in all the locations in Abuja, those 2 million people are not going to see it. But there is a way you structure your business online that it will reach a larger number of people even outside of Nigeria. So you can see the visibility, the richness. And then of course we talk about the direct engagement. You just post your product on Facebook, somebody just commented, I like this product, and on the comment section, business have started. Direct business. So you can see that is direct, the engagement is directly with customer, instead of someone to see your ad somewhere, call you and now say come to the office or let me meet you somewhere. Business start online directly. And then the next one of course we say is cost effective. Like I said it before, I used to tell my students, running ads. I work for a company that does ads before as a social media manager. Their ads, like if you want to have a billboard in Abuja, for example, their least billboard is around 500k, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. But do you know that with 5k you can run advertisement that will reach more than 7k people? So that is cost effective, is reducing the cost of advertisement for you so that your business can thrive. So social media is very important. This is the why social media is important. Now let me tell you something. A lot of businesses are going online. A lot of businesses are going. There is no business thriving now that does not have an online presence, that does not have a social media presence. That's why you are needed. That's why you are taking this course, because after this course you will be employed. People need you as a social media manager, and it is very important because this is the current dispensation. And I used to say in this current dispensation, two things are very important. Number one is AI, number two is social media. Those are the things that are currently driving the world. So a lot of companies are going there, and that's why you are needed. And that's why you are here. And after here, I believe that after here, you will get a job because we have a community where we'll add you, and then from there, we'll begin to send you jobs to apply and help you get some of those jobs. So you can see the evolution. I don't want to talk about the evolution, but before we talk about this evolution, let me show you this. Now we have Facebook has, before 4 years ago, Facebook used to have 1.3 billion people. 3 to 4 years ago, Facebook used to have 1.3 billion people. Twitter used to have 600 million users. Pinterest used to have 70 million users. YouTube used to have 1 billion users. LinkedIn used to have 600 million users. Instagram used to have 200 million users. Google used to have 200 million users. All right. Now, currently, we have 3 billion people on Facebook. We have 2 billion people on Instagram, 1 billion on LinkedIn, 368 million on X, that is Twitter. You can see the whole number of people that are on this platform. What it just means is that if you have your business on Facebook, you have the possibility of reaching up to 1 billion people. And that if that same business is on Instagram, it still has the potential of reaching another 1 billion people. If it is on LinkedIn, it means that still have a possibility of reaching another 1 billion people. This is one of the importance of social media. Remember that before, 3 to 4 years ago, it was just 1.3, and then today in 2025 we are having 3 billion. There is a drastic increase, showing you that the importance of social media cannot be emphasized, and that's why a lot of companies are going there. All right, so you are needed, and you should be you should take this cause very serious. Now let's talk about the evolution of social media. How does social media comes about? Social media, of course, from 2002, 2003, 2006, we used to have social media like Outcook. Like, of course, you are seeing there, we have MySpace, Orkut. Most of them used to be on 1G, all these small phones that it will take you like up to an hour before a page will load. And then Facebook also in 2006 was operating on 1G before they moved to 2G, before they moved to 3G. And then in 2012, Mark Zuckerberg bought Instagram. He's not the founder of Instagram, but he bought it and is now the founder, right? So from there, he now begins to own this particular platform. And from in fact, the development of social media started in 2012 when Mark Zuckerberg bought Instagram. That was when he integrated some features that were on Facebook to Instagram, and from there everything started spreading. It spread from Facebook to Instagram, now to YouTube, from YouTube to Twitter, now formerly known as X, so currently known as X rather. And then from there we now have TikTok and Thread that is now currently trending. We also have Pinterest. Pinterest has been there, and although I know that most times Pinterest is not familiar with those of us in Africa, but in US, UK, Pinterest is very important. And if you have ever attended my graphic designing class, you will see that I teach you how to get background for edits from Pinterest. So Pinterest is also good. We have plenty of them, and they are there. So that is the development. And then I believe that this is technology. Other platforms are coming up, and they will still come up consistently. And because this is technology and we're evolving. All right. So just keep in touch with it, and you see that. Okay, now let's move to the next topic, which is the overview of these major platforms. I have presence with 7 major platforms. Seven. I have presence with Facebook, Twitter. I believe I just hope that I should be able to mention all. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest, Thread. There are 7 already, and of course, I have a YouTube channel, which is 8. And then we still have plenty of them. So these are the major platforms that we have, and then I'm going to go through some of them. Now, Facebook is like a community. It was built like a community. So inside the community, we have what we call market space, where you can go and sell your product. Inside the community, we have what we call pages, like people, individuals, pages. Inside the community, we have what we call groups. Of course, we have ethnic groups within communities. So you go there to network, you go there to talk. The meaning of social, it means that there is conversation between, there is a one-on-one talk, at least there is a conversation in between. That's what the meaning of social media is. You can't conversate on Google, but you can do that on any of the social media platforms. That's why it's called social, like one to one, personal. All right. So Facebook is basically for community. So if you are doing a business, and of course, Facebook is the largest social media platform. We will call we see you see from the analytics I showed you that it has over 3 billion. It is the largest. So if you have a business that you need it to be in the community, you need it to be around bigger individuals, you can choose Facebook. And then of course I'm going to show you practically how it looks now. But then we have Instagram, visual storytelling through photos. The Instagram was basically for photos and for anything that is visual, that is pictures and videos. It was not meant for writing. So that's why you can't it's not advisable to write plenty grammar on Instagram. It's not advisable at all. But you can write plenty grammar, write article and publish them on Facebook and LinkedIn. But when it has to do with Instagram, you just post basically reels, videos, and of course graphics. And of course, you just type some things. It's just the same thing with X, like we are going to be seeing. X has very minimal content, like up to 50 words, 100 words, 200 words at max. You don't write plenty. Right, so Instagram is for visual storytelling, and is the demographic is for younger people. Of course, it's the younger people that like taking snap, taking pictures, doing posting and all of that. All right, so we have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is for professionals. LinkedIn is for business. LinkedIn is strictly for career people. And I keep saying this. I follow Tony Elumelu, the owner of the CEO of UBA, on LinkedIn. I still follow him on Facebook. And if you are intelligent enough, you watch on Facebook very well that you will know that he's not the one managing his Facebook account. He's not the one managing his Instagram account. But if you follow him on in LinkedIn, you will discover over time that he's the one managing his LinkedIn account. Why? Because LinkedIn is professional. LinkedIn is for career people. So that is why in one of my video about how to create a good CV, I said it there that your CV cannot be successful and professional without a LinkedIn account, because they expect you to be a professional person. They expect you to be a career person. And as such, you should be on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is for professional people. It's for business to business marketing, for business to customer market. Of course, you know what is B2C and B2B and all of that. So it's very important that you understand that if you are doing a business that is business to business, especially when it has to do with marketing, finance, technology, all of this, your presence should be on LinkedIn. And then we have Twitter. Twitter has to do with real-time event. Like I said again, Twitter is the only platform where you will see trending tab. You go there, you see a tab called trending, showing you what is currently trending. Almost all these things that are currently trending are erupting from either Twitter or TikTok, because those are real-time event, things that are currently trending. You will see them there. That's where hashtag originate. Hashtag originate from Twitter and Instagram as well. All right, so that is that for Twitter. Idea for news and thoughtful leadership. And then we have TikTok. TikTok is specifically for video, just the way YouTube is specifically for video. TikTok is also specifically for video. All right, so sometimes you can post image, sometimes you can post write-up, but it's strictly for video. It's the same thing with YouTube. You can post write-ups on YouTube, you can post pictures on YouTube as well, but that is not the main focus. The main focus is always for video. So you have to learn that. All right, so Thread is kind of associated with Thread is kind of associated with Instagram. So it means that if you have an Instagram account, it's very easy to have Thread account. You can just connect it once you have an Instagram account, because the owner of Thread and the owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they are kind of interrelated. They are doing affiliated business, so they are interrelated. So that is the overview. Now let me show you the practical aspect of all this. So let's go to Google. Let's go to Facebook. This is the Facebook account of Express Tech Academy. You can see that we have the name here. We have the ads manager if you want to run ads. We have the meta business tool that we are going to be seeing. This is what you use to manage the business. We have professional dashboard. We have the AI. Of course, Mark has Meta has AI called Meta AI, and it's also called Llama 4.0. They increase it every year. When they first launched, it was Llama 3.1. It moves to Llama 3.2, and now we have Llama 4.0. So we have groups like I've shown you. And then, of course, even if you're operating from your phone, this is my PC, but if you're operating from your phone, you still see all these things. And then we also have here the menu, we have the post, the story, the reel, the live event, the app, the group, the event. Everything you have to do here is here. Facebook should not be strange to us. This is the interface. This is where you go live. This is where you post your photo or your video. This is where you post your reel. Now let me explain. There's difference between reel and video. Reel text is a video that is up to 60 seconds to 90 seconds at max. That is a reel. And then a reel is shown to almost everybody, depending on how Facebook or any of the platform is going to recommend it. But video can be as long as 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the production, and it can only show to your feed, to your followers alone, except when it triggers algorithm and is being recommended for others. All right, so this is how Facebook looks like. Of course, we are going to be going deep into some of these things, and you are going to learn how they work. So this is for Facebook. Now let's go to Instagram. Of course, you are seeing Instagram account is here. We have is the Instagram thread and Twitter kind of look the same, right? So this home, search if you want to search for something, if you want to explore some of the things, if you want to see reels. I just explained the meaning of reels. And then messages, if somebody send you a message that like you call DM, direct message, so this is where it is. Notification, if you want to create anything, of course you see post, we see live video, we see ad. If you want to run an ad, you see AI. This AI is Meta AI. And of course, I said the person who owns Thread and the person who owns Instagram are affiliated in business. So that's why you always see Thread integrated there. So if you already have an Instagram account, it's very easy to have a Thread account. So if you can also see more here. So this is how it looks. So if you want to make a post, you can just simply make a post. So that's for Instagram. So now this is Twitter. Twitter, like I said, you see that Twitter is looking somehow like Instagram, right? So their interface look the same. You see have home, explore, notification, messages. Grok is the AI that belongs to X, that is Twitter. Just the way Meta has Llama 3 4.0 or Meta AI, X also have Grok AI. So you can actually use this AI to also add something. And like I said, Twitter is the only platform where you have trending tabs. On your phone, you will even see it there, trending tabs. But here, you look at your right hand side here, you see what is happening, and you see the things that are trending. Suit and tie is something that is trending in Nigeria. I don't know why it's trending, but that's what is trending. We are seeing here. Wheezy is trending, Laho 2 is trending, and all of that. So this is it. Now you can also schedule your posts just the way we say. So if I say God is good, for example, you see that the post has been highlighted for me. I can also bring in an image. I can schedule it. I can put an emoji. I can use AI to ask and do whatever. So just see the feed. Just see the feed. Of course, you know that this man is the owner of Twitter now. All right. So just see it. Just see it. So, and if you want to post, you just make a post and say go, and then it posts. All right. So that is that. And then now we come to LinkedIn. This is LinkedIn. Of course, you see how my profile is living professionally, right? So that's how it's supposed to be. So see how it's looking. See how it's looking. Very fantastic. Very fantastic. So we have home, we have my network. You can use it to apply for jobs. I have a video on my channel that teach you how to apply for job using LinkedIn. So this is it. So if I come on home, you see that I will see feed, what people are posting, and everything here has to do with business, helping people to do business. And that's why when I'm teaching you about time, the specific time for to post on social media, you will discover that this particular LinkedIn is particularly during working hours, because that's when people is for career people. They come here to do that. All right, so you can see that this is how it is. Everything here, the video posted here are not always long. They are just reels, 60 seconds to 90 seconds, like I said. So this is it. This is it. You can see that this is it. We still have like TikTok. Of course, this is TikTok account. This is TikTok account. I don't want it to make noise, but it looks almost the same. So please, I'm going now because the video there is already disturbing, but the interface looks like that of Twitter and that of Instagram. So it's very simple. So once you know how to use Twitter and Instagram, it's very simple for you to use this one as well. So this is how it is. I may not be able to show you Pinterest. Let me see if it won't waste us time. I have Pinterest logins here. So I just come to pinterest.com and then I click on login. I have an account with them, but I've not been that active anyway. But the account is there. The account is it's taking us time, so we go out of it. So this is how it is. Every other one is like it, but at least I've shown you about up to five. if I'm not mistaken, up to 5 classrooms. So it's good for us. And of course, this is YouTube. YouTube, all of you know YouTube. So right, I'll be dropping videos on. Of course, you're watching this video on YouTube, or maybe if you buy it at a cost, anywhere you buy it. But YouTube is very simple. So this is this for the overview. Now let's return back to what we were teaching.